I always get a strange feeling in Morrowind. Like I'm not just exploring an existing place, but that the entire world has been set up just for me. Morrowind feels like one giant stage, and its population are just actors, playing their parts to flesh out an illusion. Think about it. They never really move too far from one spot. They never speak to each other. They never sit down to eat the food on the tables, or even sleep in their beds. Try it yourself. Find a group of NPCs, wait 24 hours, and you'll see them standing in the exact same spot. I've just arrived in Morrowind, and in only a few weeks, through potions, spells and enchantments, I've essentially become a god. But what would happen to a people who have spent their entire lives in a world like this? Even the poorest of them would have access to the same tools I've used. What if I haven't been dropped into a simple game world, but onto an island of omnipotent beings? Immortals, sustained by magic, bored with eternity, searching for the most novel experiences to pass the time? Would they find it amusing to pretend to be simple NPCs, playing their limited roles to create a believable world for a mere mortal like me? More importantly, what would they think of me? A newcomer who thinks he's the most powerful being in existence, ruining all their meticulously planned out illusions, and torturing their brothers and sisters. With every evil act I perform, am I making a population of thousands of gods madder and madder at me? Nah, I'm letting my imagination get carried away with me. It's just a game. I might lie down for a while. Alright, long story short, these videos follow the crimes of Justfall, a trickster god who delights in tormenting NPCs for your amusement. That's right, you, the person watching right now, are complicit in all of this. So don't even try and pretend you're an innocent observer. Now, while I was trying to figure out how to progress my stronghold, once again, I'm visited by the Dark Brotherhood. At my level, they send 2 assassins at a time now. I wasn't recording footage for a video, but I decided to record myself toying around with them. It was then that I had a thought. Why not make them the new victims of Justfall? So far, I've been turning invisible, jumping to high places, and letting them de-aggro. If I remove my invisibility, they aggro again. Once they stop trying to murder me, I hit them with some charm spells, and see what I can get them to do for me. But I messed up. Somehow, instead of both of them becoming my loyal companions, they start fighting each other. I didn't intervene, of course. The winner is about to suffer a fate far worse than death. So I just watch, amused as they turn against each other. Ah, we have a quote-unquote winner. Brother will kill brother, spreading blood across the land. The scene is almost poetic. Reminds me of a Megadeth song. Anyway, I'll leave him here and go off to work on progressing my stronghold. If he's still standing around when I get back, then I know it's his fate to become Justfall's next victim. Now, I'm not going to bore you with all the quests I had to do to get my stronghold to completion. That's not what this video is about. What is important is that, after all this time, our dear assassin is still here. And no, I didn't use any cheats. I suffered through the normal, boring way, off camera. So what's a fitting torment for him? Well, let's think. Dark Brotherhood Assassins love appearing at the foot of your bed while you're trying to sleep. No sleep plus Dark Brotherhood. That gives me an idea. Confident that Justfall's new victim isn't going anywhere, I head to Balmoral to enchant some items for... well, you'll see. Now, I've looted so many Dark Brotherhood corpses that I've practically turned their gear into a Morrowind-wide fashion trend. Every trader I've ever sold to has a set of their armour, but now, all I need is a helmet. The next stop is a Mages Guild rooftop, where I butcher some golden saints for their souls. Sorry ladies, nothing personal. You're just the only Daedra with big enough souls to handle a constant effect enchantment. Then, I pay a visit to Gilberdy to craft my standard set of Endless Torment enchantments. These include a ring that permanently paralyzes its wearer, a second ring that constantly restores health, ensuring they never die, and of course, a Dark Brotherhood helmet, enchanted with something deeply and profoundly evil. With my cursed artifacts in hand, I return to my stronghold, and sure enough, my chosen victim is still hanging around. I take him to my room, and awkwardly try and position him at the foot of my bed. After a few minutes of fiddling around, I finally get him in place. I feel I can now bestow upon him Justfor's cursed gifts. The ring that freezes his body in place forever, the ring that ensures that his life will never end, and finally, the pièce de résistance, a Dark Brotherhood helmet, which is enchanted to stream endless white noise into his skull. The reason I have him at the foot of my bed? So he can watch me sleep soundly, knowing he'll never be able to sleep again, for all eternity. Justfor has the ability to enter another person's mind. So let's have a little peek inside to see what this poor soul is experiencing right now. Now is the time to stand back and reflect upon what I've done. And I think that's the end of this video. I'm not going to leave a note or lock the door this time. The people living in my stronghold should be smart enough not to disturb any of my victims. To those of you who left a like and a comment on my previous videos, I really appreciated the feedback, and I'm giving you all a heartfelt thanks. I have plenty more ideas for the future, but if you have any suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comments. Bye for now.